Just a couple
Fair enough.
comments, in the little video clip that you ran there, did you notice the cul-de-sac that this young man lived in? Obviously, an affluent area. And this goes
Mm-hmm.
to how our young people have been indoctrinated here in America. And I think that's going to come out as Mr. Cole's, as the information comes out. But here's the other thing that really comes to mind for me. We asked questions about this in the Judiciary Committee. I sit on the House Judiciary Committee, and we asked Christopher Wray, the former FBI director, about this. And his comment was always, I can't comment because we have an ongoing investigation. Now we know why, or we're finding out why. He would not comment about it because they were hiding the information from the American people. And thank the Lord for the Trump administration and Kash Patel at the FBI that they are now showing the American people the truth. Coming far too late, but they're at least beginning to see the truth.
You mentioned that you sit on the House Judiciary Committee, so of course I've got to ask about James Comey. If you guys have subpoenaed him, what is your expectation? Will he show up for the deposition? What are you hoping to learn? What are you expecting to learn? Let's run through all of it. I know there's a lot on the table there.
Yeah, I mean, there's always some rope-a-dope that goes on here in trying to encourage them to come and testify before us, but it may take a subpoena to do it. I think the American people deserve the truth. They should hear from officials like James Comey about what they did in their public service, and I'm sure hopeful that we will get him before the Judiciary Committee. I know Chairman Jordan will do everything possible to get him before us.
If he doesn't come, contempt of Congress charges. Sorry, Dr. Gina, but I think this is important. If he doesn't come, are you guys going to hold him in contempt or at least push for that?
We should use all legal means possible to get him before us because the American people deserve the truth.
All right. Sorry, Dr. G.
No worries. Congressman, the bizarre series of circumstances around this alleged pipe bomb planter the day before, of course, the things that happened on January 6th leads us to a lot more questions, including other investigations we haven't heard about. We had Jonathan Gilliam on earlier in the show, and he suggested we investigate a whole secondary series of that we open a whole secondary series of investigations on the investigators who don't seem to investigate. Right. So the people that have been responsible for holding this information for 5 years, the people responsible for perhaps not investigating the attempted assassination on our president any more than they did, the people that aren't investigating circumstances regarding Charlie Kirk. Can we just get some answers as an American public as to why some of these cases are just dropped and covered up?
Gina, you really bring up a good point because what they served in the Department of Justice and the FBI is as a Praetorian Guard for the elites in Washington, D.C., to be able to trying to protect information from getting out, driving this narrative in regards to Donald Trump and the MAGA movement. I mean, that's what they've been trying to do all along here. Now it's beginning to crumble. And I'm with you. We need to first, you have to give the American people the information and the truth. And that is why what is coming out in regards to the pipe bomber is so important. But I agree with you. We need to go to the second and third effects, including, don't you think we should hear about what happened in Nancy Pelosi's office on the day before January 6th, as well as January 6th? I think we deserve the truth on what she was doing to suppress information to the American public and driving this narrative that turned out to be a world-class lie.
Yeah. I think obviously the suspicion is that that's the reason why a lot of this was covered up. That's the reason perhaps why this guy that they had a pretty decent description of wasn't investigated. Now details are coming out as they're beginning to look into this, that there were a lot of informants, and the things that the informants told them about this possible pipe bomber suspect were never investigated. And so I do hope this won't be dropped. I'm really tired of everyone telling me to look the other direction. And Congressman, I hope you'll stay on top of that. Thank you so much for being with us today.